First, we'll talk about great street performers. Your lunch clubbers today are Brisbane actor Crone. Hello there.
Hello, Kat. How are you?
Very well. Appropriately dressed.
Yes, you are, and fantastically too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And QUT lecturer, lawyer and advocate Bryden Wang. Hello.
Hi. Very sad for the wizard.
Yeah, well, he'll keep on trucking, but for free. Karen, you have a long history with street performing.
Yes, I've worked the streets for many years, Kat, for many years. No, in the early days, in the 80s, when I first came down from Rockhampton, I'd never seen any street performers. That's very European. But when we were heading towards the fabulous 88 Expo, Johnny Watson, the late John Watson, who was in charge of Entertainment House, contacted a company from overseas called the Natural Theatre Company from Bath, which a number of actors, Russell Dykstra, Genevieve Thackell-James, a whole range of people went on to work with them. But after the 6 months of Expo, the legacy that they left us, because we had no idea that you could perform outside. We had no idea at that stage you could eat outside, except for a barbecue. And Expo really, in many ways, trained us into this al fresco world. And we've never really gone back inside since 1988. It's quite astonishing. But actors in Queensland bounced their careers along with main stage productions, but then augmented with the street work and that improvisational style. So, yeah, fantastic stuff.
I'd love to hear from you. You must have played a dozen roles over the years.
Oh, the stuff I've done on the street, seriously, Kat, incredible. But I remember seeing the first group of secret agents that I ended up playing then for many years after. But I actually was at Expo and I was doing my degree in education or something at the time. And so I wasn't a jobbing actor so much then. And my father's a retired inspector of police, and so I'm very aware of anything that's, highly charged. And I see these men in incredibly sleek black suits with very sharp ties and reflected sunglasses on, carrying USA Today newspapers, and they had strange name badges that they kept covering up with their newspaper, but they were running along the esplanade at Expo, and I said to Mum, oh, something big's about to happen here, look at that, gosh. And then they started doing grand jetés, and I went, oh no, that's not right, that can't be right. Then I realised, oh, hold on, this is comedy, this is street theatre. Yeah. And then I was just into it. I just loved it. Wow. The amount of people that believe you, though, that really think that you are real, astonishing, I actually played a road worker down at Darling Harbour, and this woman thought I was a statue. I mean, I was dressed in shorts. Like, come on, I'm not a statue. She came up and poked me.
Oh, wow.
Really?
That's a bit strange.
It was a bit.
Oh, Kat, I feel your listeners are missing out. I've never seen anyone speak like you with such gesture and movement. They're just missing out on all this. You're losing half the conversation and the gestures here. It's just, Karen, this is amazing. Yeah.
Art in street performing than there is to a main stage, because you've got a movable, or people don't expect you. What is the difference in a mindset for a performer?
From my perspective, from the years of doing it, it's that we are in your space, you're not in ours. So that is the big gear change. When you come to the theatre, you're coming into the theatrical space. When we come out onto the streets, we're coming into the pedestrian space. Yeah. So there's a mindset in that it is up to the audience if they choose to be involved. And, don't harangue them. If they like what you're doing, they will come to you. And that's the big thing, is leave an audience wanting. That's what I always go
And such unique experiences that you just see it and it disappears forever. It's ephemeral, right? And it's something that we've been trying to sort of capture in digital media for so long. And that's why we have things like, TikTok, and before that Snapchat, where you've got something that just comes up and then disappears in a day, because it's a moment. You get to celebrate it, experience it, and then you move on. And
it's just
beautiful.
left in your memory.
Correct. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Your lunch club.